How's it going, guys? And I think everybody would have heard the breaking news that it's going to be Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, a welterweight fight at UFC 196. And this is very, very intriguing for many different reasons. I feel Dos Anjos was injured, broken his foot. I seen the picture of the foot and it looked really nasty. That's a big payday for him lost at the moment for Dos Anjos. You know, I feel bad for him. I think sometimes people get into their head that people are ducking people by breaking bones, but you know these things happen. People do break things and tear things in the training camp when they're training really hard. So you know, I wish him the best. But I know for a fact, I know 100%. There's a lot of people out there right now that's looking to this, you know, they're looking forward to this fight more than they were the Dos Anjos fight. I think the only, you know, downside to this is obviously there's no title involved, but just Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz is so intriguing, and what they will do from now up until, you know, fight night, with the promos, and you know, I'm sure they'll be doing these night videos when they're following both guys around. So it's going to be very intriguing. I just can't wait to watch this fight. Nate Diaz is always in shape. I've only really seen him out of shape, and that's when he was injured before his fight with Dos Anjos, and I could tell when he was weighing in, he didn't look himself. I thought to myself, you know, I bet he's injured, and it turned out that he was. So I've only really seen him out of shape once. Yeah, but let's have a look at this. Nate Diaz tonight officially won the Conor McGregor sweepstakes after he was pegged to step in to face Notorious in the main event at UFC 196. White was a guest on ESPN Sports Center this evening, where he revealed that Diaz would step up on about 10 days' notice to battle the reigning featherweight champion in a 170-pound showdown after lightweight kingpin Rafael Dos Anjos was forced out of the title fight with a broken foot. Yeah, so that's really it. Jose Aldo was offered a rematch against McGregor, but his head trainer informed UFC president that Junior wasn't in the best physical shape to accept the bout against Conor on 2 weeks' notice. And to be honest with you know, I've seen a few people on Twitter saying stuff about Jose, like, oh, he wanted the fight, you know, a couple of weeks ago, but look at him now, and it's probably a good idea that he doesn't take this fight. He just got knocked out in a pretty bad way, you know, for one punch. He needs time to recover. I think he needs at least 6 months out. And there's been a lot of guys like Joe Rogan and some other guys that I respect that have spoken about these guys being knocked out, and when they come back too quick, it can really damage their long time, you know, their long time health, but also their career. And to some of these guys, their career is more important than when they're, you know, 40, 50, 60, 70. You know, they want to do as good as they can in their careers. So I think it's good that Jose didn't accept this fight in a way. Frankie Edgar was also on the very short list to face the fiery Irishman, but since the answer is recovering from a busted groin, UFC officials had to look elsewhere. So that's gutting for him, you know, a busted groin though. So I wish him all the best. Let's have a look at this other news source on Fox. Okay, it's really saying the same stuff, but you know, okay, but there's been stuff about, you know, Conor McGregor saying that Nate Diaz can't even afford his own, you know, plane ticket and stuff like that. You know, so it's sort of like a little bit personal, you know what I mean? It's like, I've noticed he's had beef with Nate Diaz, you know, amongst words, and he's also said stuff about Cowboy, and Cowboy's responded to that as well. Yeah, he said here, Nate Diaz couldn't even afford the flight over to Las Vegas for the ceremony. McGregor said in his acceptance speech, "Stop holding bitterness deep in your bum soul." Oh my god, bum soul, that's hilarious. Stuck on 20,000 to show and 20,000 to fight. I wipe my ass with that money. I tip your wage, Nate, yeah. So that's pretty you know, pretty personal, that. Said the guy can't even afford his own plane ticket. So I bet you guys are looking forward to this fight. I am. I'll be doing like a prediction video closer to the fight, probably about 2 or 3 days before it maybe. But I can't wait to see what goes on here. I hope there's nobody else pulling out of fights now. That's one thing that I've been thinking of. I just hope there's no more big pullouts, and all the big fights that we're looking for, forward to, we actually get. So thanks for watching this little video. Let me know what you think, either on Twitter or on here. Really appreciate it, and take care.